I can't believe the scale of this thing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Did your job start while they were building this to help be able for your stunt work to coordinate with the set?
No, actually,
Really?
I came to this a couple of episodes in to season 1.
Okay.
It was all built like this, and I came on, and like you, I was like, whoa, this place is amazing. Yeah.
So you come into a set like this and it's already built.
Yeah.
Then you've got to do a lot of work to kind of wrap your head around the structure. And
I just start looking at things like the bridge there and thinking, okay, we can fall off that. Or, we could just, This is great having the bridge blown out now, because that was all built before.
Oh, and then they dressed it and pulled it out and.
Yeah. Well, it was Silo 18.
Right. This rig is really cool looking.
Yeah, it's very cool.
This looks like a lot of fun. And you, when you're doing a rig like this, you set it up in a different space to test all the parts of the rig. Is that correct?
Yeah, at the other studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a stunt rehearsal room there, and we have the whole rig set up. And the special effects team, they worked very closely with us. They brought the rig in when it was all built, and then we did a load of testing, and got it all set before we installed it.
Are there aspects of the scale of this set that presents unique challenges for you as a stunt coordinator?
The scale of it is amazing because it means we've got a lot of scope.
Yeah.
But the unique challenges in here is because it's not a purpose-built studio. There's no what we call reds, or there's no rigging in the ceiling.
Oh.
So that makes it really
So you have to
tricky.
put every point you're going to rig
Every
to.
single point has been put in afterwards. So that is the unique challenges of working in here. And there's very little for us to rig from.
And that means that there's less ability to improvise or shift things on a small level. Is that
We
correct?
have to plan a lot.
Yeah,
Plan a
yeah.
lot in advance. I mean, we started, like, as I was saying, we started back in February of last year with some of the prep for this. So,
There's a lot of stunt work in this show.
Yeah, there is. We've had.
Is it
lots.
more than normal?
Well,
I mean, the season 1, there's like tons of stuff going on.
yeah, lots of big fights and lots of people on these stairs.
Yeah.
We had the guy falling over the railing, breaking through doors.
So when you have an actor going through and doing that kind of stuff, do you in the course of designing and testing the system go through it yourself?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
you
pretty
understand
much.
exactly how it works.
I like to, as a coordinator, I like to know what the artist's going to feel.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've done a lot
Of
this stuff
course.
myself anyway, but each circumstance is unique. So I do try and get in there and be there with them as much as I can.
Am I right that you started out as a stuntman?
Yes.
So can you tell me what your first job was?
Oh, my first job was I think it's a long time ago, longer than I care to remember. That's back in like 2003, I think it was.
Okay.
One of my first jobs was an underwater job.
Oh, okay.
Recreating a ship sinking. So with a lot of stunt guys trapped in a set that was then on a gimbal that tilted and was sunk to the bottom of the tank at Pinewood.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that was.
And you were one of the stuntmen.
I was in there,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of breath hold work, a lot of confined space work. That was pretty cool.
Do you miss being the on the ground stuntman? Are there aspects that you'd like to go back to sometimes?
I hate to say yes, but sometimes I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
not all the times.
Yeah.
Not all the times.
Or I guess maybe sometimes you'll set up a thing and be like, man, I wish I could really do this on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got a high fall out the back here.
Yeah.
Where Claire, Rex's stunt double, is going to fall off the bridge. It's about 10 meters. There's that kind of thing I really like. Some of the falling downstairs and getting hit by cars, I don't miss
Fair.
as much.
I was chatting with Rebecca. She seems very game to try everything you guys are setting out for her.
Yes. Yeah. And it's great to work with someone like that.
Yeah.
Because she's very capable, really talented.
Right.
Physically, a lot of the stunt work. So we get to do a lot with her that we don't always get to do with the artists.
Yeah.
But she's smart, so she knows when to
pull back
and let Claire step in and
That's got to be a
double
relief too, because I'd
It's
imagine
huge.
you could encounter someone who's too enthusiastic, and then it's hard to keep them safe.
Yes, absolutely. But she listens always, and she knows like her limits. Although she does always want to push them and be at them. But she knows when to step back and let Claire do it.
Right. So I'm curious what some of the biggest challenges for you have been on season 2.
Season 2, it is really going back to the rigging and finding spaces to just make it work on this set. I've got a great stunt rigging team that are very creative, and they do think outside the box to put these rigs in. But that's a huge challenge for me.
I don't think people realize that even just putting a point in the ceiling is itself stunt work.
Yes. Yeah. Because there's nothing there, and we have to go through a whole process of load testing, getting things
Engineering
signed
and
off,
approval and
engineering.
insurance.
Exactly. Exactly. There is a huge amount of that boring stuff.
Yeah.
That goes in before we get to do the fun stuff.
And it's hard to see it because it's all these covered in blues and other stuff, and it's dark
and there's even a false ceiling in here. So
really?
before you get to the actual ceiling,
so you have
we've
to
got to
go
get through that. And,
Oh my God, I'm
I know.
sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. And then we have the challenge of when we have a lot of people in here, because obviously we've had hundreds of people.
And you've had hundreds of people on the stairs fighting.
Yeah. We had a brawl. Knox and Shirley, they have a fight on the stairs before they get arrested. So that was a lot of fun. But keeping everyone safe on the stairs is, it's a challenge.
I was playing with some of the stunt weapons, which are lovely. I'm wondering if, I mean, when you have stunt weapons that look also like the tools that the crew is using, does it get...
Don't mix them up, right? Yeah. Because Knox has his sledgehammer. Right? Yeah, so we don't mix that up.
I picked up that sledgehammer. I loved it. It's like 1 pound, weighed nothing.
Yeah, it's great.
With hundreds of people on here, it's got to be hard to coordinate the safety.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we plan it in advance, like we say, and we have a great team around us, like not just the stunt department, the AD team and everybody. We work, all work together and coordinate that.
Well, so when you're doing also testing various parts, is there like some mock-up of some small section of the stairs that you guys have in another place to?
We have E-Stage here as a smaller version of this.
Oh,
but
okay.
Mainly, we try and rehearse in situ wherever we can.
Yeah,
because it's got its own challenges. I mean, just you feel the flex on the stairs?
Oh my God, I do.
Did you not feel that? Yeah.
Wow.
So we get that bounce, and especially when we had going back to season 1, the race.
Yeah.
The stairs. Loads of people running up these stairs and
I
feel
know.
them
Imagine
moving.
extras feeling a little sick from
Yes, sick. But yeah, that's a challenge for the camera department as well.
Oh, right.
Obviously, that's moving, so they have to counter that. There's lots to it.
All right, so you guys are almost wrapped here. Just a little bit more time. Is that right?
Yeah, unbelievably. I can't believe it. We've had so much stunt work in the last half of this season. It's been almost every day. But I've still got lots of sequences still to go.
And this is all since the strike, right? So you guys had all this time to be thinking about this.
Yeah.
And then it was crushed into a small period. Is there a stunt? Is there a sequence you're really looking forward to between now and the end of production?
Looking forward to shooting is the last 2 days of shoot for us is a flashback to how Silo 17 ended up like this. So it's the raid on IT.
Amazing.
The rebels overcoming the guards will be behind that barricade over there with guns, and the rebels are going to drop a bridge in, and then we have 40 stunt guys and 200 extras are going to steam across the bridge, and they're all going to get shot by the guards, and there'll be bodies piling up and falling off. And
are you going to have squibs on stuff like that?
I don't know with squibs on this. I think it might be post for this one. But
that's got to be a relief.
Yeah, just for resets.
And that's all the last 2 days for you.
The last 2 days, we have
amazing.
40 stunt guys, I think, coming in for that.
Well, that's really going out with a bang.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. We're going to have falling off the side. We've got people shot in the head. We've got guards being dragged through the barrier, and
Well, next season, I'm totally willing to play a dead body for you or to fall off something.
Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing. You're in.
Okay, good. It's a deal.
It's a deal.
Arran, I'm such a fan of the show. It's really fun to watch it happen.
Me too.
Oh, good.
No, I am. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, action. One. Two. 3, 4.
Thanks to Apple TV Plus for having us on set. Silo Season 2 is now streaming on Apple TV Plus.